Welcome again, students. This is our third chapter, Ecosystem and Biodiversity. This is part 5 or lecture 5 of third chapter. This chapter is for 12 marks. Course outcome is, that means from this course or from this chapter, you are going to learn how to conserve ecosystem and biodiversity. Learning outcome is describe value of biodiversity. Now, in situ conservation, that is on-site conservation of biodiversity. On-site conservation, it is achieved by protection of population in their natural habitat. That is why in situ conservation applies only to wild fauna and flora, not to domesticated animals and plants. It includes system of protected areas of different categories like national parks, sanctuaries, nature reserves, natural monuments, cultural landscape, etc. First is biosphere reserves. These are the large tracts of protected land with multiple use of preserving the genetic diversity of representative ecosystem by protecting wildlife, traditional lifestyles of the tribals and varied plants and animals genetic resource. Then national park. These are the areas reserved for wildlife where they are able to obtain all required natural resources and proper habitats. Then third is wildlife sanctuaries. These are the tracts of land with or without lake where animals are protected from all the types of exploitation and habitat disturbance. Then fourth is scared groves, sacred groves. These are the tract of forest set aside where all the trees and wildlife within are venerated and given total protection. Such, such a sacred groves are found in Khasi and Jaintia Hills in Meghalaya, Arauli Hills of Rajasthan, Western Ghat regions of Karnataka and Maharashtra, and the Sarguja Chanda and Bastar area of Madhya Pradesh. Now, ex situ conservation. Ex situ conservation is done through gene banks, which include genetic resource centers, zoos, botanical gardens, culture collections, etc. Gene banks include national parks. Ex situ conservation mechanism has become important for conservation of crop varieties and wild genetic resource because of their utility in future crop improvement. First is botanical gardens. Botanical garden is a place where plants, especially ferns, conifers and flowering plants are grown. Then zoological parks, the place where wild animals and in some instances domesticated animals are exhibited in capacity. Then seed banks. A seed bank is a bank where seeds of different crops and rare species are stored for future use. These seed banks are created to maintain and protect biodiversity. Gene banks, these are the type of bio repository which preserve genetic material for plant. This is done by a vitro storage, freezing cutting from the plant. Then various laws for conservation of biodiversity. The concept of conservation of biodiversity is enshrined in Indian Constitution in Article 48A and 51A. Major general acts relevant to biodiversity are Indian Forest Act 1927, Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Forest Conservation Act 1980, the Environment Protection Act 1986, the Biological Diversity Act 2002, the Scheduled Tribes and Other Forest Dwellers Act in 2006. Environmental laws play a crucial role in providing a framework for regulating the use of environment and its management. In India, several acts are passed from 1972 till date. India is the first nation in the world to have made protection and conservation of environment in its constitution. International efforts for biodiversity conservation, the Earth Summit, it is the historic convention on biological diversity held in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. Then second is the World Summit. It is held on 2002 in South Africa. 190 countries pledged their commitment to achieve the significant reduction in the current rate of biodiversity loss at global. Wild Conservation Act 1950, it is the act of the Western Australian Parliament that provide the statute relating to conservation and legal protection of flora and fauna. Then next one is value of biodiversity and biodiversity assessment initiative in India. Biodiversity support a number of ecosystem processes and services like air quality, climate, water purification, disease control, biological pest control, pollination, and prevention of erosion. Biodiversity is also believed to create stability in ecosystem, allowing these ecosystems to continue providing services in the face of disturbances. The non-material benefits that are obtained from ecosystem, they include spiritual and aesthetic values, knowledge system, and the value of education. Biodiversity, it is the term used to describe the variety of life found on earth and all the natural resources, natural processes. They include ecosystem, different species and their connection with each other. Value of biodiversity is consumption, consumptive use value, then productive use value, social use value, ethical and moral value, and aesthetic, that is beautiful appearance value. Consumptive use value, it is the direct utilization of biodiversity by local communities. The biodiversity contained in the ecosystem provide forest dwellers with all their daily needs like food, building material, fodder, medicine, and a variety of other products. Then productive use value of biodiversity is new species of plants and animals are being constantly discovered by biotechnologies. These wild species are the building blocks for the betterment of human life. Then genetic diversity enables scientists, farmers to selectively develop better crops and domestic animals through careful breeding programs. This category also comprises of marketable products such as animal skins, ivory, medicinal plants, honey, beeswax, fibers, gums, etc. Social value of biodiversity. Ecosystem people value biodiversity as a part of their livelihood as well as through cultural and religious sentiments. Biodiversity in India is important for its religious, spiritual, and other cultural uses. Ethical and moral value. Ethical value of biodiversity are based on the importance of protecting all form of life. Man is only a small part of Earth's great family of species. Plants and animals have an equal right to live and exist on our planet. Indian civilization has preserved nature through local traditions over several generations. Aesthetic value of biodiversity. Biodiversity is beautiful and wonderful in nature. It is a source of imagination and creativity for writers and poets. It is important for tourist attraction. In many countries, history and culture is reflected through plant and animal image. In India, the basil or tulsi has a spiritual importance of for the centuries. This is the value of biodiversity in different fields like agricultural, human health, business, industry, aesthetic, knowledge system, spiritual, moral, etc. Thank you.